Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where last time we had some difficulty getting into the Gates of Moria, but it appears that Hundi here has some weapons of high quality that may be useful in this endeavor.
What do you want?
Rothwell is right, my friend. Without a truly magnificent weapon forged in the ways of old, we cannot hope to so much as gore the flesh of that ancient creature. But legends of the past sometimes turn up when least expected. My friends and I found a cache of ancient weapons not long after the Iron Garrison came to this place. Select one of these weapons, and it may be your choice will help to clear the way into Moria in this terrible creature. Take to this tracery engraved upon your weapon, for I know of one who can help you understand the uses of these ancient relics. Okay?
Will you help me?
Weapons of this make have a long and storied history, Pine Lore. Its tale grows ever with the felling of evil foes. The more servants of the evil the weapon cuts down, the more deadly it becomes. Only a skillful few can read the tale of a weapon from this craftsmanship. I refer you to one who can further aid you, an elf Dithalion at the Forges of Rivendell. He's wise and learned in many things, including the study of ancient weapons. If Dithalion cannot help you, he will surely know another who can describe the lineage and powers of a weapon of this artistry. So we get, oh boy, the cheapest relics that we could possibly find. Well, I suppose that would be the case for when you just first find one. Oh well. I suppose that means I need to get to Rivendell. Here we are at the Forges of Rivendell. Hey there, are you Dithalion?
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
You've come a long way to be here, Pine Lore. What business could bring such a valiant lore master as yourself to the Forges of Rivendell? Ooh, yes, this is a relic of the older days, my friend. Such a weapon has an unmatched potential to grow in power, a storied legend growing along with your own. Okay. Very well.
My heart cannot sing today.
I see that you've been given some traceries. You should apply one of them to your weapon to further customize its abilities. Once you have done so, speak to me again. Alright, so apparently it's letting me speak to him anyway, but let's see what we've got here. So now we have a Lore Master's Staff of Legends. How does this compare to my current one? It has, well, more DPS in it. Does better damage, yes, okay. And this gives us a better tactical mastery rating, a elusive will, and maximum royal that. But of course, we got 3 tracery slots, 2 lore master slots, and is that empty slot at the bottom, I guess, is a crafting slot. Okay, so now let's insert the tracery. It's not like I have much choice. Burning Embers initial damage. Well, I use Burning Embers quite a bit, so I guess that's useful. There we go. Done.
Graze the shadow upon my heart.
A good choice, Pine Lore, even though you didn't really have a choice. Inscribing traceries into the weapon will enhance your skills and will often help you in the tide of battle. This weapon is still not strong enough to defeat the Watcher of the Water friend, Lord Master, but it might become so. I'll tell you how this may come to pass. Alright, first off, I need to... Which heraldry do I want? Let's see. Will, Vitality, or... Sparrow, and Owl. So this is 53 Will, 63 Vitality, 61 wills, 47 vitality. Well, seeing that I'm soloing, I will use the owl.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
This ancient weapon can be reforged at the hands of a forge master, allowing its power to increase to match the skill of the wielder. Once reforged, it may possess the strength to face the creature that lurks within the black pool. You should bring it to the forge master for reforging, and mayhap the newly refurbished blade will at last best the flesh of the cruel watcher. Take this weapon to Snar, and he shall reforge it anew, and perhaps it shall see its full potential. So I need to bring this now to the forge master. Or actually, let's speak to Snar. Here he is, Snar.
Well met, friend.
Alright, so we got a Lore Master Staff of Legends, and we'll say Pine Staff is what we'll... Okay, I just have to spell it properly, and it'll all be fine. And then we will reforge the item. So now... Now it can take the heraldry items that I just took, because it wasn't able to do that before. Okay. I was wondering which order I should do that in, and of course the answer is obvious. The order which allows me to actually insert it. Alright, there we go. Now, drop in the heraldry. There we go. Nice and perfect. Oh. I might as well toss that in. Yeah. Toss that in. Not much else on the matter, but okay. Well, how about this?
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
That's done at Pine Lore. The reforging of the weapon has revealed its potential to bear its heraldry. I have gifted you such a heraldry, which you may now place upon your weapon. I should have done that already. You must return to Holine at once and show Rathwald, the dwarf at the crumbling arch near Ehadunan, that you wield a great weapon. Surely it will give you the dwarves of the company a newfound hope. And will it also give Golodir some hope? Well, we can only hope. And go there at once. I deem the weapon has come forth from the very fibers of legend for this purpose. Alright. Then it's back to the gates of Moria. One of the biggest changes that they had in the new LI system is that you no longer have to go and earn 10 levels with your weapon before returning. Since they no longer have that concept anymore.
Perhaps there is still hope.
Welcome back, Pine Lore. Did your weapon of the elder days prove to be worthwhile, or was it a fruitless chase? Ooh, this weapon has become even more powerful in your hands. Surely now we have the strength to stand against the horror of the fetid pool. Ooh. He's confident.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
This weapon may be what we need to drive off the Watcher in the Water, Pine Lore, and allow the dwarves to enter into Moria. Speak with me when you're ready, and I will bring you to Bosley and Broger. They will be pleased to see that there is hope again at last. Ooh, and let's see, we get, of course, unlock legendary items in general, secret of deep places. We get a piece also here of, and is that a nice hat, or is that, actually it's a very nice hat. Well, let's go then. Are we all ready?
I hope you know what you're doing, friend.
I will bring you to Bosi so that he may be heartened by the mighty weapon that has returned from the depths of time. This may be the advantage that we need to wreak vengeance upon the Watcher of the Water for the death of Broin and the other lives that he claimed this day. Let's go!
Dire is the creature called the Watcher in the Water by the dwarves, an ancient evil called forth by the Dark Lord. Perhaps through the power of legend, a way can be seen past the terror.
We'll have to find out. The foul creature that watches from within the depths of the pool will feel the sharp bite of your weapon and be afraid. I wield a staff. I don't think sharp is part of its shtick. Yes. It's not part of the shtick of a stick. Stride forth and teach it a lesson it will be long in forgetting. Do this not just for the sake of Khazad-dûm, but for the memory of Broin taken by that fell creature. My nephew deserved a better fate than to die in the thing's grasp. Wouldn't it be first cousin? What? Never mind. When you have driven off or slain the creature, we will be unopposed and may walk into Moria unhindered. One of my dwarves has gone ahead and scout the beast. Look for him and be watchful. Right, let's go. Let's be watchful. Let's watch out for all sorts of nasty things. How are we watching?
These halls will be great once more.
There are ripples in the water, but I don't see the beast. Be on your guard, for it may attack us without warning, as unlucky Broing learned to his peril. And somebody else also found out, apparently. Well, let's take care of you. Aha! Oopsie daisy. Well, and you? Ah! More? Oh, some water. Some fire. Attack! Another fallen comrade avenged. What are you doing here? No longer will I cowl in my grief, Pinelore. Nay, I'll avenge my son in battle, and woe to the creatures who took him from me! Show yourself, monster! Do you think it's gone? Nope. We'll deal with that. Thunder and lightning. Now, I don't know how the... Ouch. You know, I'm not actually hitting it with the staff. Apparently it gives me more power to my my skills, yes. No, come back! My vengeance is not satisfied! The creature withdraws. We've done it, Pinelore. We have driven the Watcher from the doors of Durin, and now the doors of our expedition may pass into the mines of Moria. The weapons we found have proven the difference, friend. Yes, my dwarves have equipped themselves from the same cache, and the creature has learned to fear the sharp bite of the iron garrison. You have avenged my nephew, or is that first cousin much removed? Broin as well, and all of the dwarves who have been lost to this creature. It retreats now through the dark passage. May its writhing, reeking arms never trouble us again. What does Broin have to say about that? I cannot thank you enough for this, Pinelore. Not only have you driven off the beast that kept us out of Moria, but you have avenged my son as well. I'll never forget your great service to me, and will always be in your debt and at your service. Broin spoke often of combat and great heroics. He would have marveled at your battle with a fierce Watcher. He would have marveled. So what do? We must return now and tell the rest of the expedition what you've accomplished, and that we may now pass into the mines of Moria. That went well enough.
Perhaps there is still hope.
The rest of the dwarves have entered into Moria in search of fortune, Pinelore, and we have you to thank for it. You're welcome, and I guess that's it. Tolk is waiting to speak with you just inside the doors of Durin. You remember him, do you not? He's pleased that you proved to be such a boon to our expedition, and will be delighted to speak with you again. Yeah, so I'll talk with Tolk again, and I will guess since I'm a lore master, I'll be getting a book. Alright. And here we are within Moria. I suppose we should...
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
tag that.
Khazad-dûm awaits.
Ah, Pinelore, hello! Here we are inside of Khazad-dûm at last. There is a great deal to be done at the several camps that we are establishing here, and you can help us to succeed at the mighty task before us. Mosi asked me to reward you for your leadership before the doors. Take this with our thanks and those of the entire Iron Garrison. Alright. So, let's see. Oh yeah, of course, the Lore Master's book.
The dwarves will prevail.
The dwarves will prevail. But that is for another time. They need time to set up and get all ready, establish their camps and all of that, and only then will I be ready to return here. Though, I do have one little piece that I need to do, and I can do that, I guess, back in Rivendell. I'm trying to remember whether or not I actually had to speak to Snar in order to...
Greetings, traveler.
Yeah, I need to reforge the book in order to get things started on there. So, how about then... what? Oh, yes. Lore of the Pines? Actually... Lore of the Shadow, the name of the series. Yes, of course. Perfect name for the book. There we go. We've got Lore of the Shadow all fixed onto there. And see what we have. Oh yes, I need to equip it. I didn't even have a non-legendary version equipped before, so that's something finally fixed. We've taken care of that. So now we've got a tracery here. Sticky Gourd Direct Damage. Actually, that looks like something I'd want to put onto my... That sounds like something that would be fitting for the book. So there we go. Sticky Gourd... Oh, and we've got one more on there. So we've got space for a couple more items here. Alright, good. Now, reward track. Not eligible for reward track at this time. You must reach level 45 and acquire the secret identity and access to legendary item reward. Complete Volume 2, Book 1, Chapter 12. Earn secret. Well then, what happens if I log off and log back on? Will it recognize me then? And now... Yes, that's it. I just need to log out and log back in. But it is just starting on the track over there. So we'll see. Maybe I will pick up a couple of traceries here or there. Not that you need all that much help on the starter one, since there isn't all that much to put into it. Well then, it looks like that we have taken care of all that we need over here. And I suppose that means it is time for me to return to Angmar. Oh, hold on. No, that's a level 85 one. So I have to return to Angmar in order now to finally use these to help inspire Golodir. And also to inspire myself to go out and fight those trolls and nasties and those ambassadors so that we could get Golodir's gear back and also use that to inspire him. we'll have to see if we are successful in that when we return for the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.